What is happening right now at the Social Security Administration should horrify all of us. People organized and fought and pushed back to build Social Security in the 1930s. It's this incredible program, a lifeline not only just for our seniors, but for so many young people and people with disabilities and people who've had their parents die. There's just so much that Social Security does for millions of Americans. And Trump brought in Elon Musk to say that he was going to make things more efficient. But all he has done is either broken things or made things more efficient for his own pockets, but not for anybody else. They have gotten rid of over 3,000 people at the Social Security Administration. They have threatened to cut the Social Security Administration in half. And get this, they've talked about shutting off the phone lines because they say that there are just too many people that are committing fraud in the Social Security Administration. They want to say, oh, you aren't who you really say you are. You need to drive in and verify yourself in person. Don't mind us. We already sold off a bunch of the Social Security offices to give tax breaks to our friends. That's how this works. They think that it's too toxic for them to put Social Security cuts into the bills. And so instead what they're doing is trying to undermine the entire Social Security system itself. And we can't fall for that kind of a scam because what they're doing is calling seniors fraudsters when we know it's seniors that rely on this so badly. They want to say that they are cutting these payments because they're going after waste, fraud, and abuse when, as we heard earlier, the real waste is the gigantic companies that get huge contracts and milk money off of our healthcare, milk money off of our seniors. For example, in the Medicare Advantage program, we know Big Pharma takes advantage of us by tens of billions of dollars a year. If you want to talk about real fraud, it is these billionaires with their offshore bank accounts. Actually, if you want to talk about real abuse, get this. Is there anybody here that, works a job and you pay into Social Security every paycheck? You see that little amount that comes off? Raise your hand if that's happening. Anybody here, like after your first day or your first paycheck, you stop paying into Social Security? There's not any billionaires here. Do you know Elon Musk, I'm not exaggerating this, 15 minutes into January 1st of every year is done paying into Social Security? Do you know that? What do you mean? What we mean is here, once you start making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, you just stop paying into Social Security. Do you guys know that? They pay a lower rate. The folks that are going to clean this room after we leave pay a rate into Social Security astronomically higher than millionaires and billionaires. Can you guys believe that? That's the actual abuse of the Social Security system. That is the real problem. And so they want to make it seem like we're the problem when they're the problem.